Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today I am watching the second episode of Scott Pilgrim Takes Off. The episode title is A League of Their Own. Between watching the first episode and this episode, I was able to rewatch the movie because some things were a bit fuzzy in my memory, and I instantly was able to remember or pinpoint some differences. Like Ramona worked at Amazon in the live action, and here she works at Netflix, probably because the series is produced by Netflix, so it's a bit funny. And also Julie, is that her name? Aubrey Plaza's character, she seems to hate Scott like more in this animated series. Like, she didn't even invite him to her party. So yeah, but I correctly remembered that we didn't have any insights into the league. Unlike in the series, we're getting to see what goes on behind the scenes, interactions between the evil exes and stuff. So last episode we left off with Matthew Patel defeating, or apparently, or they're leading us to believe that he defeated Scott because Scott turned into coins, which did not happen in the live action movie because he defeated Matthew Patel. So I don't know, maybe in the graphic novel the fight was stretched out, so maybe we're going the same way with the animated series. So with the episode title A League of Their Own, I feel like we're gonna see even more interactions between the exes. Maybe we see more of like how they're planning and stuff, plotting, how to defeat Scott. So I think that'll be entertaining to see. So without further ado, let's get on to episode 2 of Scott Pilgrim Takes Off.
I won! That means you and I are free to get back together, right? Those are the rules of the league.
Why does she have to follow the rules of the league?
Where did everybody go? Is the show over?
There was no show. The bass player was punched to death.
Did you say punched to death? As in death?
What did happen? Changing her hair color. Nice, we even get to see her transformations. Some people can dye their hair so easily. When I went blue and purple, I had to bleach my hair like 3 times.
Ramona Flowers, the girl of, or from, Scott's dreams.
Wallace, how are you?
Well, I always like wearing black.
I can't believe he's gone.
It's not a surprise, really. He was always taking on high-level enemies.
Hey, you're the girl that got Scott killed, right?
Gosh,
Good to meet you.
my subtitles aren't on, I'm sorry.
Ramona.
Young Neil.
Miss you, pal.
She's wearing his jacket.
What are you doing here? You killed Scott Pilgrim! You're responsible. You're the one to blame. It's your fault.
This has got to be the most dramatic funeral I've ever been to.
It doesn't get more dramatic.
Or does it?
Because he shows up alive. Gideon? She makes an early appearance.
NB Adams? No way. It's the real deal.
It's a very dramatic entrance.
She's the lead singer of my favorite band of all time.
I thought we were your favorite band.
They're my favorite real band. Sex Bob-Bomb's my favorite band that isn't real.
I'd like to thank you all for coming out to see me.
Sex Bob-Bombs isn't real.
As you all know, I briefly dated Scott Pilgrim in my pre-celebrity life.
We didn't all know!
Though he was the least important chapter of the book of my life.
Ouch.
And even though I don't remember, I thought I'd sing a song in his memory.
Oh yeah. Why this song though?
Scott dated her? Crazy, right? Can you imagine having an ex who became a huge celebrity after you broke up?
Yeah, she kinda does. She doesn't really need to imagine.
I'm standing on the edge of something much too deep, but we can.
Way to steal focus from the funeral.
Will you remember pass you by? Weep not for the
Dear Evil X, all 7 of you are cordially invited to a very special evening. Whoa, did I just get invited to my own lair?
Is that Scott? Is he like more cunning than this adaptation? Did everyone leave just like that after she finished? Seems very disrespectful.
I'm sorry, Scott.
What's in there? Points.
New York City, America.
Mr. Lee, I'm a huge fan.
Tell me something I don't know.
Yeah, voice of Chris Evans is so hilarious. Douchebag Chris.
Todd. Lucas. Heard you started dipping your toes in the waters of the acting game. Maybe you should stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to.
Vegans have perfect photographic memories. I could memorize an entire script, just like that.
I just say the
I
first
don't
thing
have a
that pops in my
photographic
head.
memory.
It's called being in the moment.
Is that why half your lines in your last movie were, "Let's party"?
Why'd you bring us here, Gideon?
I didn't. The person behind this event remains a mystery.
For it is I who did the inviting. Matthew Patel!
The robot's with us. The first one we ever built. We call him Robot 01. We gendered him too. Male.
We hardly saw any of
No +1!
either of the twins in the live action.
I see none of you took my request for cocktail attire seriously.
I thought it meant there'd be drinks. I was right.
I've realized there's a fatal flaw in our league. A failure of leadership. I, Matthew Patel, defeated Ramona's new boyfriend. And got nothing for it.
Scott Pilgrim? The random Canadian guy whose funeral was inexplicably attended by Envy Adams?
That's right. My girlfriend, Envy Adams.
Ugh, we all know you're dating Envy Adams. Act like you've been here before.
If we win, we don't get Ramona. I flawlessly defeated her precious little Scott, and she still turned me down.
Gasp!
You were fighting him, so I'd get the girl.
I think this league needs a new direction, and a new Evil X in charge. I think I'll fight you for it. You versus me. Winner takes all.
This is a joke. You're not worth my time.
Sounds like somebody's scared.
What did you just say?
She said it sounds like somebody's
scared.
scared.
My nickname in school was Fearless. I wore no fear shirts every day.
Sounds to me like those shirts were a lie, bro.
You just made the biggest mistake of your life. Winner takes all. Fine. These are my terms. If you win, you can take it all. The League, my empire, everything. But if you lose, which you will, I take your life.
That's quite a bet.
I
And
accept those terms.
when Matthew dies,
to be reunited with Scott Pilgrim.
does Scott become resurrected?
Gideon Graves versus Matthew Patel. Fight!
It's like watching a video game, Street Fighter or Tekken.
Come on, girls!
Matthew is pretty powerful for the lowest ranked Evil X.
Still think I'm a loser?
I do. Time to take this fight to the next level.
Surprise attack! Now, girls!
When did he do that?
You're a D+.
How'd he get strings?
How did he?
The heck? How is he the lowest level? Gideon doesn't even seem to have any powers.
This is what we in the business call a reversal of fortune.
I gotta stop eating meat.
That's what he was waiting for? Who's this?
If I could just have your signature right here, Mr. Graves. The result of this fight is legally binding. Everything of yours now belongs to Mr. Patel.
My league? My home? My underwear?
Those were the terms.
Matthew would probably wear them.
This is my league now. I'm the main character.
Here's to the new boss.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
They have so many movie references in this.
Twin! Other twin!
Yeah, I don't know their names either.
Wait, Roxy. I never properly appreciated you before. You have something the other exes don't. And that's why you should join me. We could be a league of two.
I don't need a league to get a girl.
This was not what I expected in this episode.
You look like you're dying. Let me get you a blanket.
He's alive!
But where is he? Like in another dimension? Well, that was interesting. There was a mutiny in the League of Evil Exes, and Matthew is now the new leader. And along with being the leader of the league, Gideon turned all of his possessions, his properties, everything down to his underwear, to Matthew. And so I have no idea where we're going from here, because this is nothing like the movie. We did not have anything close to this in the movie. Like, Scott didn't even die. Matthew died pretty quickly in the movie. And like I mentioned, I'm curious how the other fights are going to be once Scott is back, because Matthew is supposed to be the lowest rank of all the exes, like in terms of strength. And he was pretty strong. He defeated Gideon. Gideon didn't seem to have any powers. He was really just using all the exes. So, like, I wonder, like, how the other fights are gonna go. It's gonna be probably pretty wild. And even the fight between Matthew and Gideon was highly entertaining. He had so many, like, I don't even know what kind of powers those are. Like, he was growing extra arms and weapons. And he had some angels. I don't know. But yeah, that was a fun episode. So looking forward to episode 3. Thanks for watching.